Back to the Future, Indiana Jones, Jurassic Park, the entire Star Wars saga. Your typical big blockbuster movies I love, and then a lot of the independent films as well. From a movie buff perspective, the stuff that I watched in the cinema or even on VHS tape back in the day when I was a child really did embolden that passion that I already had. We built this Kaleidescape theater so I can watch all of my favorite movies. It's just a better experience overall. My name is Travis. I live here with my wife in Cupertino, California. I am a mechanical engineer by trade, so I like to build things. Like just tech in general is a hobby of mine. We bought this house about 2 years ago and renovated it specifically because of a desire to build this custom garage. This space was outfitted to allow me to build things and to tweak things and modify things and to be a workshop of sorts. I grew up on Legos. I collect 6-scale figures as well as drones and RC cars, robots. I'm very much into cycling, both road and mountain biking. I have a passion for all things tech, and that includes AV and cinema, plus the theater behind us. When I first got into it, I actually created a home theater PC, but I don't really like collecting physical media. I don't like ripping discs. It was kind of buggy, didn't always work. It was a lot of manual management, a lot of manipulation, fixing data, and it was just more of a project than I wanted. With a streaming box, there's artifacts, macro blocking, there's just not smooth gradation. You can tell the compression is significant. I wanted something simpler. I want it to look better than anything possible other than what you could see at the studio. Kaleidescape kind of checked the box of every other device that I had combined and then some. I'm noticing improved audio and video quality. The interface is faster. It's just a better experience. My wife found this house. She called me while she was touring it and said, there's this weird attached garage. It looks like it's double deep, double wide. It's like 960 square feet. We should check it out. So that evening we toured it and I was convinced in that moment, like we need to make this happen somehow. When we built this theater, we had a lot of challenges. It was old construction, not really insulated, 2x4 walls for a theater that's not great. I designed everything for all the layouts, then I supplied those layouts to a structural engineer. I was trying to do all the typical sound isolation building techniques so that room wouldn't rattle. I built the rack. I installed all of it myself. Understanding lighting, home automation, even you can see in my rack all of the networking gear I chose, very specifically designed based off of the intentions of what I was trying to go for. From the start, I kind of had an idea of what equipment I wanted. It's sort of high price to performance ratio. Teflon ceiling speakers, monolith amplifiers, and processors. The projector is a JVC NX9. And the Kaleidescape screen masking automation. It's cool. The entire setup, it's significantly better now that we can really leverage its full potential. It has pretty much everything that I could ask for. So now I'm kind of a 4K Dolby Atmos snob. There's not a bigger library of 4K titles than the Kaleidescape. You can visually see and hear those differences. I've been able to perceive very easily video differences and quite regularly audio differences that I appreciate. When we first got the theater set up and working, including the Kaleidescape, the first few movies I watched start to finish were the Dark Knight trilogy. I left and went and sort of yelled at my wife, this was amazing. She was surprised how stoked I was after I watched that movie again. I think a lot of that had to do with just the improved image and video quality. Just being in a dedicated cinema, having that space really sort of fired me up. The rental system's awesome. I've been able to watch premium on-demand movies that have come out early before I could get them elsewhere. And then to get a discount on that purchase price afterwards is cool. With the Terra server that I have now, it's ridiculously fast. I've ordered a bunch of movies from my phone while I'm remote and then come home and they're already downloaded. It just works seamlessly. AV and cinema is a hobby that I'll continually be involved with, and I imagine there'll be constant iterations on equipment. The Kaleidescape experience is amazing. That visceral feeling you get is priceless. Just being transparent and not even noticing that you're watching something, just partaking in it, being witness to it. The whole reason we watch movies is to be immersed by it.